Hey, what's up, guys? This is Guillermo Auto. I'm doing front brakes on a 2005 to 2006 Explorer, a Ford Explorer. So let's get to it. The tools I needed for this job was pretty much just like a 21 millimeter and a 17 millimeter, either with a ratchet or a wrench. Also a little pry bar and piston depressor of some sort. So first we got to take these caliper bolts off. These are the 17s. Go ahead and get these out. And this top one's in kind of a tight spot. That's why I like the wrench on this one. Now I'll get in here. If they spin on you, then just hold the opposite side to and then get it loose. I got this out. Go ahead and work on my bottom one. Get this one out. All right, loosen this up. Okay, put these aside, and then you might notice this won't wiggle off. Yours might, but if not, just take a pry bar or like a strong flathead. And what I do is I stick it through here, and then I'll go onto the pad and pull it towards you, slowly and carefully, and that'll depress the pistons. There's two pistons, so do it on top and bottom, and then you can wiggle it free. It might still give you a little trouble, but you can wiggle it free. All right, so and I'm gonna set it over here so it'll kind of support the brake line and the wiring, so nothing gets stressed out or broke. And then just go ahead and pop your pads out. These just pull out. Get my 21 millimeter for the caliper bracket bolts. If you're not messing with your rotors at all, you can just skip past this part. But I'm gonna get these off. These can be kind of tight. That's a 21. I'm using my long ratchet to get these off. Yours might even be too tight for a long ratchet. You might get an air gun possibly, or like a long wrench. But they're definitely doable. Mine came off, and the reason why they're tight is because this red Loctite right here, that gets put on there to keep the bolts, from loosening up and stuff. But the thing is, when you go to remove it, it's super tight. So here's the Loctite. So now we got that off. We can take this off. Go and slide your rotor off. If yours is rusted on, just put a lug nut on it and then hit it with like a rubber mallet, not like a real hammer, just a rubber one, or like something soft, and then you can pop it free, and then you can take it off. So I got my rotor cutting. So right now I'm just gonna clean up my caliper bracket. You can get all the grime and the dust, rust off the hardware. Also lube up your slide pins. Just pull them out and then put lube on them and put them back in. You can remove those all the way too. Just pull them all the way out, put some lube on them, and then put them back in. Any lube will work. If you don't have lube, don't just skip it and you get it next time. I cleaned my bolts. I cleaned all the thread lock off of them. I'm gonna put new thread lock on, just like that. I use this green one. This is all I got. There's like 3 different kinds. I think there's like blue, green, and red. I put green. It's all I have. Again, if you don't have it, then don't stress. Just get it next time and make sure you get them real tight. So I got my rotor cut. I got my caliper bracket back on. I got these tight. They're the 21s. Got them as tight as I could. So yeah, now I'm gonna put the pads in. I put a tad bit of lube on the caliper bracket hardware. I'm gonna lube my pads up on the ends here, and just not too much because you don't want it to like smear and get on the rotor, but just like enough to just lube the contact points. So I'm putting these back in, and I'm reusing my old pads, so that's why they look the same. But same procedure for new pads. And then you got to depress the 2 pistons. These have to go in at the same time. You can't do one and the other. This will get them both. You could take the old pad if you don't have this tool. Maybe use some giant channel locks just to squish them in, or something similar. Just make sure you push them both in at the same time. I'm gonna get mine in, and then I'm gonna put my caliper back on. Make sure your line isn't twisted or bent, and put your little bolts back in. Tighten these 17s down. If they're just spinning, again, just hold the other end. Like it's like a little like square thing. Hold that with some pliers, and then you could twist it. You get these nice and tight. All right, got these tight. And double check all your bolts. Make sure everything's tight, nothing's binding up, and you should be all right. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want, you could donate in my YouTube About section. And thanks for watching.